think, yeah, there we go. We should be good to go.
All right.
Ed, thanks for taking the reins here while we kind of get things put together.
On all of our setup, we're operating a man short that Ed Rowley.
Well, half a man
Just-
in Ed's case, but
yeah.
you know, we still could use him.
Just thinks he can come anytime.
I know. Well, he's always like that. I mean, he's the diva. I mean, you show up, you know, just pops in and you know, hey, where's my microphone at? Let me get started.
I don't know if you can pick her up out here in the fairway, Gary. Lauren Parker, who, if you saw one of our videos via all of our social media, had her personal best Monday at coverage at Washington County. A nice tee shot in the fairway. She's got that on the green, but she's going to have, ooh, gosh, that's got to be 50 feet down the hill for birdie.
Now, Lauren's already lobbying to be mic'd up next week. I said, hey, we'll put you in the poll, but I mean, ask Olivia McSorley. I mean, there's no guarantee here. I mean,
Nice.
Olivia, I thought Olivia had it in the bag, and then Carolyn Lotus came out of nowhere and took it away at the end. So we're going to have Carolyn mic'd up here. I'm not sure when she's coming up, Ed.
She's a couple groups away.
So I'll get my stuff ready for her.
You kind of saw right after Lauren played Izzy Gutowski from Sussex with her shot. She's about the same spot as Lauren. They both will have birdie putts, but that's a long way down the hill. Be good two-putt for them. In the fairway now with a great tee shot. Only has about 30 yards left. Jenna Prinslow from Brookfield East.
See, this is where you need like the Will and the Addy Cam that we had the other day.
Yes.
This is really where we struggle when we don't have, a handheld camera because, the shots are not nearly as good.
Yeah, with the stationary shots, it's tough to get in close.
Yeah. When Ed gets here, I'll take over camera duties and let you guys take care of calling things, on the field here.
We'll call. I guess we have to call you the Gary Cam then.
I don't
we
know if I
got
like
to come
that.
up with something better.
Yeah, we got to do better than that. Goofball cam or something. I don't know. Maybe that's what
We'll
it is.
figure it out. And if we cut, Gary's got us a shot on the green. You might want to expand that out a little bit. They all have long putts for birdie here, Gary. There you go.
Well, they don't want to make it easy on us, do they?
No.
I mean, we're almost having to go with like the wide angle lens on this one. I mean, those are some long putts.
Coach Cox from Menominee Falls is here too. All right.
We had Gabby mic'd up the other day. She had fun with that.
That was Izzy Gutowski from Sussex. She wasn't leaving it short. A little too much pace down the hill.
And we've seen a lot of that this year. Ed. A lot of kids leaving, a few feet short, and maybe that's just systemic of early season type stuff.
Let's see if Lauren's got another long putt in her.
LP.
It's not in, but it's very good touch from that far away. She's only got about 4 feet left.
LP's feeling it. I mean, I could see it. LP's in the groove.
And also from just about as far, Jenna Prinslow from Birdfield East.
Boy, I'll tell you what, have we got great support from Brook East already so far this year. We've really never done a whole lot with them, and all of a sudden they've like stormed out of nowhere. They are like, they want theirs too. I mean, I've been asked about volleyball, basketball, and golf, of course, and softball as well. So Brook East has woken up. And we love that.
Coming back up the hill, Izzy Gutowski. Now we'll see if Jenna can make this maybe 10 or 12 feet for her par putt. Good touch, just a little on the high side. It's good to hear we're getting support from schools that haven't.
Yeah.
Our girls' golf coverage is opening a lot of new doors with a lot
of
schools.
It really is with a lot of things. It's really taken me by such surprise how popular it's become already.
Oh, Lauren.
Lauren, you got to finish that. Come on, LP. I've been talking you up the whole hole. When I talk you up, you gotta bring it home.
And Izzy now to finish off.
She's a funny kid. She is a really funny kid.
Very good.
Nice
and
putt,
we're
Iz.
getting a little John Klein picture action on us here.
Our buddy John Klein from Menominee Falls in the house with they got the big lens. I got lens envy over here. I may try and run a, gosh, how far is that? Is that?
To don't know if you can hear in the background Coach Pritchard and
giving Lauren a hard time.
Yeah, talking her up a little bit. Some good coaching.
Yeah, he's a really good coach. He does, so good with these kids.
On the tee, Sarah Balding, part of Brookfield Central's team. This is going right at the green. Sarah has the ability to drive it.
Holy cow!
Yes,
Sarah.
Drove it. Sarah's one of the top players in the state of Wisconsin.
Sarah, let's see if I can get this on the screen here and where her ball landed, because it's pretty. There she is. So yeah, she's on the screen, on the green, obviously. In fact, she almost hit it a little hard. She probably didn't use a driver on that. I mean, it's probably what
that was probably a 3-wood, even maybe a hybrid for Sarah.
So we did an Instagram poll today, and let me pull that up here, because I thought the results were very interesting.
Actually, Gary, speaking of our poll, Caroline's in the next group to tee off.
I better get down there. All right.
Get her mic'd up.
I'll be back. You're watching W7. Mr. Swab will take you from here. I'll be back.
All right. Okay, so if you want to just give me a split screen of the green. So here's the green. And I saw how you were doing that. So, all right, we're going split screen here while Gary's going and miking Carolyn up. That was Gabby Cox from Germantown teeing off. And next would be Emily Castro from Tosa. When they picked her tee up right away, it's usually a good sign that they liked it, and Emily was just fine. So as that group's teed off, they're heading up the fairway. I'll again thank our sponsor, W7 Girls Golf, presented by Friends of Slinger Boys Golf. Thank you again, Slinger Boys Golf, for everything. Friends of Slingers Boys Golf, for everything you have done for us this year, allowing us to get our coverage of girls golf off the ground. We're still learning, but hopefully we're getting better each time. Certainly highlighting some of the best girls in the state here. And our camera might be making a move here as it's in one of our players' ways. So our fairway cam took a little bit of a move. And it took a fall. Kate, don't worry about it. I believe, oh no, excuse me, Gabby Cox was blocked by her camera. So she tried to move it and it fell over. It's fine, Gabby. We'll get it. You worry about hitting this shot up to the green. So our fairway cam's out of action right now, but we still have the tee cam on the right and our green cam over here on the left. And we'll try and see if my very poor prowess of moving this around, we can get a little bit of a view up the fairway. So Gabby was in the yellow shirt way back there, and she did get it out from under the tree and on the green. Oh no, excuse me. She got it out in the middle of the fairway there. I had forgotten that Sarah had drove the green here. So you can see Gabby out there in the yellow shirt in the middle of the fairway. She has about probably 50 yards left for her third shot here. And a very nice shot from Gabby, just a little bit over past the flag. She'll have a putt for par coming back down the hill though. Don't know if our camera will pan over enough to the right here. Kate is in the sand trap over here on the right with her drive. Almost pin high, just a little bit to the left. And Gary's back.
The polls yesterday, it was like texting everyone.
No.
And my brother put it, he goes to Xavier, and I think he like put it out on something, and he had like 30 friends that he had a text message to, and they all like retweeted it. So that's why.
And you came from the
That's
where we are.
how do you spell your name?
I'm just doing initials, sorry.
So that's Carolyn Lotus you're hearing. I'm gonna go run a camera over with her. If you want to just keep doing this, I can go and do that, just so we can get her on the screen while she's playing here.
Easy drive.
Up here.
They're already saying not to swear.
Our hot mic is getting it very well.
Weird.
Our fairway cam got knocked over. It's out of.
Yeah, it's
Whack,
been the theme today, unfortunately.
Well, it was doing fine, except Gabby was right behind it with her drive, so she had to move it.
Everyone's like
So up here at the green, just coming out of the right side of your screen will be Kate Krieger with her third shot after driving it in the bunker.
Just a freshman, Krieger is.
Yes.
Tell you what, that 2024 class, they got a lot of talent in that group.
Lots of 2024 talent. Hopefully we'll be seeing again Arrowhead, Jessica Geiser, or the PGA Summer Event Player of the Year this year as the class of 2024, just a freshman. And as loaded as Brookfield Central is Gary. Trevor Dodd, who would have been one of the top 4 freshmen coming in, he has decided to focus on softball instead of golf. So she's not playing for Brookfield Central. They would be even more loaded this year. It's down on the tee. Looks like Carolyn's on the tee. Or no, that's Alicia, excuse
So
me.
here's Carolyn
There's
now. I knew we'd find her eventually.
Yes.
Halfway there. Coach Rowie says we're halfway there. He's asking me, where are we? Why are you not watching?
Well, he's probably driving here, so I guess we could allow him not to watch if he's driving.
Well, then at least listen. I mean, come on. I'm picking on Ed today. He's 50, so you kind of got to do that.
Ooh, Caroline hooked hers over to the left, but she'll still have a shot for the green.
Yeah.
On the right side of our split screen up here on the green is Emily Castro from Tosa with her putt for birdie. Back on the tee on the left hand side would be Kathleen Steiner from Tosa.
Yeah.
Kathleen
Nice.
with a great drive right down the middle. Putting on the right hand side's Kate from DSHA, just a little bit short. And putting out on the green on the right side of your shot's Gabby Cox. Got it.
There you go, Gab.
Sarah Balding now still with a birdie putt left after driving the green.
There's the end of that. I'm to the her. What hell?
And Sarah's got it for her birdie.
Oh yeah. I think that's me. What a ball, dude. That's a leap.
And
think I'm
Emily
just better here.
Castro finishing out. Oh,
I just
need a little more pace. Gary's working on seeing if he can get his camera set up to go get live
Two.
with Caroline.
Oh, I see the ball. All right. I hooked the first drive. Probably took it too far off my front foot. Yeah, I got a good angle.
Let's go ahead.
She had a nice drive. That's
All right,
other people. are ready to
Gary's
see
live
it.
on the right hand side.
Where'd it go?
Making his way back to Caroline. Caroline's playing with
It's okay.
CJ Romero, one of our favorites from Brookfield Central. Kathleen Steiner from Tosa. Alicia Kolkami from Germantown.
68. That sounds right. Yeah, that
So,
sounds right. Did
Uh,
the other girl hit?
So Caroline was using most players all carry electronic measuring devices. You heard her say 68, so she has 68 yards left on the shot out of the right rough. Got to come up over the bunker.
What's up?
Oh, what a great shot. Gary's following her shot.
Thanks, guys.
She'll have about 15, 20
Wow.
feet maybe coming down the hill. I'll be quiet, let her talk.
Oh no. Get
Mike's kind of cutting in and out while she walks here, but Gary's got a good shot of her.
Get up. You'll be good. Good shot. You're gonna.
In the background, that's CJ Romero from Brookfield Central with her second shot.
Good on.
I don't know. I just kind of like to walk backwards once, and when I sit in the car, I don't like it in my head.
I feel that. I feel that. I dig it.
Gary was talking with Kathleen Steiner from Tosa about her head choice. Looks like Carolyn's going to be the first to putt here. About 20 feet down the hill. Should break a little to the left.
it.
Like a lot of people, just a little too firm down the hill. And CJ,
It's okay.
respecting the hill a little too much, leaves it a little short and left.
Oh, good speed. Good putt.
Good roll by Kathleen Steiner.
Yeah, go for it.
See if Caroline can make a par here. Just enough.
Thank you.
And Alicia Kolkami.
Good putt.
Germantown, nice putt. See if CJ can finish off her par.
Get in. Good putt.
Nice putt.
You did it. Good work.
Shut up.
That's all you had to do. And you saved a nice bogey.
Now, when the
Yep.
autograph seekers come, talk to CJ because she knows how to handle all that.
Uh,
Huh?
I don't know about that.
yeah, she likes the camera.
She does.
She
says
does.
doesn't, but she does.
No, she does.
I could take your mic.
Okay, here you go.
Still fun?
Yeah.
Are you there in two?
No way. Yeah, I had a 5. Okay,
Nice
thank
job,
you.
kid. You bet.
Thank you.
And that was Caroline Lotus mic'd up. Looks like we've lost our T camera. The only camera we have right now is our green camera and Gary walking, so I'm just going to leave that up for the moment. Gary, it looks like we lost our T camera.
I don't know what's going on today. Yeah, it's
The
pointed
wind
at it's the
status.
wind. Yeah. All right,
The
I'll
only
go
one we
on.
have is our green cam right now.
I'll go on camera retrieval.
Gary's going to go try and work on our cameras.
That should be here soon.
The pending arrival of Ed Rowie might just go totally mobile when Ed gets here with our new mobile studio.
I may try to get M4 in.
Okay, 2 more after this group would be M.
Okay. So.
Right now, out in the fairway, we have Anna Rushmere from Germantown, Sydney Wilkins from Tosa, Mia Jensen from DSHA, Kylie Whipper from Brookfield Central. And you can kind of see them in the right-hand side of your picture walking up the fairway here. Anna from Germantown has already played her second shot. She's just short of the green. The other girls are all drove it up here, probably within 30 yards of the green. Again, number 1 playing 225. The wind's blowing hard out of the west. You've heard it in our microphones most of the day. Probably 20 to 30. Would be a direct crosswind for them as they're playing this hole. Green's kind of narrow, very deep, slope pretty severely back to front. So it looks like we have two of our players in the bunker over here to the right of the green, just out of your picture. Mia Jensen from DSHA's over in the bunker to the left, to my left. Golfer's right of the green. You can see her in the red shirt over there to the left of your shot. Looks like coming from the right out of our shot right now, what's coming from your right is Kylie Whipper from Brookfield Central with her second after driving it pretty much pin high. And tough shot on a long bunker shot. I think she left it in the bunker. And now next to play, Mia Jensen. She's in the red at the left of your screen. A little bit strong out of there. Anya Rushmere from Germantown next in the yellow shirt. A little bit strong. Again, thanks to Germantown. There are top school supporters this year, doing a lot of Germantown events, especially basketball and volleyball. So Germantown, thank you again for all of your support of W7. We really appreciate it. And on the right side of your, well, no, looks like Kylie was over the green with her last bunker shot, pitching back now. And there's a nice shot for Mia Jensen. And Gary's back. Hopefully we have some cameras working again. While up here on the green, Anya Rushmere with a putt down the hill. You can see it just keeps rolling down that hill. It's hard to stop it.
George Satiro said we need a drone for overhead view.
What's that?
George Satiro said we need a drone for overhead view.
Uh-huh.
Hey, we had a trivia question today. We had a trivia question. We had a trivia question today on our Twitter page, asking who was the first one that told us there's no off day in the Greater Metro Conference, and our choices were Mallory Liebel, Brian Hendricks, Matt Stubbe, and George Satiros. Ed, you want to guess who it was?
Brian.
Actually, it was George Satiros from West Dallas Hale, the Wizard of West Dallas.
Nice.
Coach emeritus now. He's retired from the head coaching position at Hale. Ed Rowie's in the house. And I'm going to go back with M4 in here from Germantown, so she'll be mic'd up for us. Ed will take my spot, and I will go do some camera duties. Ed will take you from the Eds will take you from here.
All right. Lots less blank air.
don't know W7, you don't know Germantown girls basketball.
I'm Emily Wisner.
And I'm Natalie McNeil.
And
W7 is for the girls.
We're back on W7.
Welcome, Ed.
Well, thank you. It's good to be here. It is another beautiful day here at Fairways of Woodside. Let's get some camera action here. Let's take you out to...
No, that's not live.
Yeah, we've got, oh, somebody, Gary, was playing with some buttons, it looks like. Very challenging.
This is our fairway shot from behind the fairway. This looks like Sierra Stanislavski from Tosa with her second shot. Ed, from when we were here last time, it's almost exactly the same pin position.
A little long on that shot. Good shot, though. Long putt, though. Long, lot of green.
Out in the center of the fairway in the red is Ann Nauman from DSHA with her second. Coming right at us.
And
A little bit hot, but she'll be fine. On your screen to the left, next will be Allie Gossenheimer from Brookfield Central. That's a little strong also. It's hard to keep it short of this green. That's going to be, gosh, 60 feet down the hill, breaking hard to the left.
we should get a good view of it as the players walk up.
Yep.
We'll give you a shot of the green where the balls are.
Yep. We have
As
the
best we can.
camera in a little different position today from the last time we were here, Ed. But they all have their putter except for Ann, who's got a little chip from right in front of us. Let's go back to Gary on the tee. We've got M. Foreign from Germantown mic'd up, and it looks like she's going to be first to play here. So I'm not picking up anything from her mic yet.
It might be a distance thing. It might have some distance.
We're going to be quiet here as up here by the green. Ian is like right next to us.
Gonna have to run. And it's
And
going. Yeah.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
M shot was right down the middle. Back on the tee, playing with M is, looks like Eva Coomer from Brookfield Central.
I'm gonna bring you the
There's a little split screen of the ladies on the green.
try to do a little bit of everything here. And when you stand at attention, you're either staring it down or you're really curious, and it looks like she was staring it down.
I did not see it coming up the fairway here. We have a great shot. We're sitting in a little different spot than we were last time we were here. Oh no, excuse me. That was not
Coomer.
Eva, because this is definitely Aaron Rosencrantz from Brookfield Central.
All right. There's her tee shot.
She's picking her tee up pretty quickly like she likes it, and yeah, she's up 25 yards, 30 yards short of the green. So
Show the green shot. As they're setting up the tee, we'll split the screen for you.
teeing off is Kiki Zinke from DSHA. And putting is Lauren Borsching from Germantown.
Pushed it left.
Past that, yeah, and down the hill it just kept going. Now Ian Nauman trying to get down for her par on the green.
Little left to right putt. Just
got
never
the
came
speed
back.
right. Looks like she got the speed pretty good, which has baffled a lot of the young ladies all day.
Unfortunately, they're intimidated by that slope, and it's completely understandable. As where we sit, we can see that is a severe drop.
Yes.
From the top of the green down.
Let's see if Gary's got anything with M.
Trying to get her up, and we don't have anything as of yet.
Yep, there's her mic.
Meanwhile, on the green, 8-foot putt, just short.
That was Sophie Hardman from Tosa. She'll tap it in.
If and when we get this hot mic, we will go quiet and let Gary converse. And that putt runs the
Just
lip of the cup.
by.
As per usual out here, plenty of wind. You got to play it.
And finishing up on the green here is Allie Gossenheimer. Just, yep, took all that break to the left. It's hard to play that much break. But
There
now
we
he's
go.
got it in.
Go live to Gary. Hoping that we can pick up some of this conversation.
Apologize that we're not getting anything from
That's disappointing.
M's mic. But Gary's got a good shot of M out in the fairway.
Be able to get a land on her shot, and then the landing, if she can drill it to the green. Split screen it. So Gary's going to give you the view that the player sees. Oh, she pulled that one.
Oh,
Just
to the left.
nope, into the trap. Thought I was going to skip by. Unfortunately, went right in.
We have a challenge for her out of that bunker. Long bunker shot.
Again, we're hoping that Mike picks up. Usually within about 75 yards, and it appears they're about 100 yards, 110 away yet. So hopefully, as they continue getting closer to the green, as you can see him walking up, Gary talking. We got a shot on the left side of the green, and that's going to blow right past.
A little bit hot.
Seems like everybody's a little stronger today.
So up here on a green shot, Kiki Zinke from DSHA in a red shirt is getting ready to play. And gosh, just a lot of people been in that same spot, 30, 35 feet down the hill. Just kind of, Ed's trying to get over there. Erin Rosenkrantz, after a great drive, she's only got about 20, 30 yards here.
She's on the right side of the screen.
And just didn't come out of the rough like she wanted it to.
Didn't jump off the club.
And
Meanwhile, on the right of us in the trap.
with a really tough bunker shot. That is such a hard shot. Long bunker shot's one of the hardest shots in golf, Ed, I think.
I don't think you're wrong. Well,
So
got
up,
a short chip shot here.
yep, looks like Erin's going from with her chip for her third. That looks nicely done.
Oh. Back at the tee. There we go. Give you a couple different views. So with Gary getting closer, we can try to figure out why the mic didn't work. Because from everything we've been told, this is one we wanted mic'd. We wanted this
We may
good
pick her-
conversation.
We can pick her up again later. I think we're going to try and be going mobile here, since we only have one more group through here on number one, but be a great opportunity to check our mobile capabilities here.
Trying to give you all the views we have.
And Gary's. Okay, it looks like Gary's staying with the rest of the group up here on the green. On our
Three different
Three.
views. Yeah. We've got Gary's view. We've got the tee. We've got the stationary camera on the back edge of the green by us. Not a bad leg putt from way out there.
Yep.
I mean, there was a lot of green between her and the hole.
Yep, that was Kiki from DSHA.
Ran a little long, but again, you put yourself in a tough spot being on the backside of this green. You need to be short.
And putting up here is Sophie Hardman from Tosa. Putt'll go hard left to right and down the hill. Looks like she respected the hill a little too much.
A little hot there. Had about a 12-foot putt. Blew it past by about 5 feet. A little strong on that one.
And maybe trying to press a little too much with the lights and the mic.
Yeah, you always wonder how much that affects what they're doing. I mean, you think about so many different things when you play this game because it's such a mental game. Good view of this putt.
Yep.
Oh.
Everybody's missed it left. It just breaks harder left than you think.
And that one hit hard. Well, they've got it surrounded. No denying that. They have come from every angle. Just looking for that first one to drop. Give somebody some confidence moving on to the second hole. I think that was a case of watching the other ones blasted past, so she didn't want to.
Yep. And
hit
she
it
was
too
going
hard.
more up the hill than anyone
Right.
else. So again,
There's a tap in.
Sophie Hardman from Tosa tapping in. And now Kiki from DSHA. Looks like she's next. Yeah.
And that's not
Again.
unusual.
Yep. Too hard down the hill, not hard enough up the hill. All right, come on, Em. For the fans of Em, sorry that we're not getting any of the mic'd up sound from her. It looks like Aaron's going to be first to putt here. Oh, just lifted out.
Uh-oh. There we go.
There we go.
Great
Em.
view of that one right there. Well done by Gary. He'll go live to the fairway as Gary
Looks like
removes
this is
the
gonna be our
microphone.
final group of the day. Maddie Ruzika from Tosa. Looks like she's first to play here. Perfect drive right in the middle of the fairway.
Rizika. Yeah. Good old Maddie.
Is that one of our friends of W7? Since
Well,
I don't know everybody from the
Yeah.
volleyball
No, I
and
think this
basketball
is
side?
her inaugural
Ah,
W7 appearance. However,
out in the field.
I
Ah.
taught her.
Oh, nice.
And this one's coming up hot, but look at this.
It's going to work out right.
It's not
Raquel
bad.
Davis from Germantown.
Nothing wrong with that one. When you miss hit, that's how you want to miss hit. 'Cause that thing was skirting up hot.
That's actually one of the better shots for a second shot we've had today here. Third member of the group, this is Eva Coomer from Brookfield Central. Part of the dream team, as I believe Gary's named him.
He's got names for everyone and everything. And I can't keep track of them. That's a nice shot. A little pulled left, but nothing wrong with that.
She'll have a putt for birdie.
A 15, 18 feet left to right break. Not a lot, though. Just that downhill slope.
And as we said, this is our last group, so after they finish putting out here, we're probably going to take a little break and reset to catch some more action coming through. So,
That chip up just a little short of the green.
just short.
Give you the option of putting or sticking with that short iron. Again, we'll stick with Gary Cam here as he follows the golfers. Might switch if we get a different view of things when, you know what, we will for right now. As we can see on the right side of the screen, Rizika went with the putter.
And not bad, good touch.
She'll mark from there. As Gary makes the adjustment.
Looks
Can
like,
see him in our picture.
looks like Eva's going to be next. Birdie putt, again down the hill.
We can split
Right to
screen
left.
this one. The putt from behind and in front.
Actually, that went a little right, but she's judged the pace pretty well. And now Raquel Davis, after that nice second shot from Germantown, has a roll for birdie. A lot of people from there have missed it far to the left like she did.
I think they're
So,
counting on that hill to carry him a little more. It's just not happening. So again, as Ed was talking about, after this hole, we may go silent for a few minutes. Nice putt.
Great putt, Raquel.
6-footer drains it. And that is because we will be traveling to our next hole. Where that will be, we're not sure. We'll figure something out.
We have
always
a
do.
couple options. Now that we have the mobile studio. This is your first time seeing the mobile studio.
It is the
in
first
action.
time. It is. And I really like it. And the putt drops it. Nicely
Nice
done.
par for
Good
Eva.
4. Good way to start the day.
And now Ed's ex-student Maddie. Got it.
There you go. Good 5. And hole 1 is complete. All groups have completed number 1 and are heading off to number 2. We are heading off to another hole. Where that is, we're not certain, but we do know that we are here live at the fairways of Woodside, presented by the supporters of Slinger Boys Golf. You're watching W7